Today, I will tell you about a horrifying incident that took place on the silent and merciless peaks of Siberia, a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. In 1993, an innocent hiking trip of a group of 7 people in the Khamar-Daban Mountains quickly turned into a terrifying nightmare. With questions that remain unanswered even now, get ready. This is The Curse of Khamar-Daban Pass. The journey begins. August 1993. The Soviet Union had collapsed, and silence ruled the wilderness of Siberia. But the silence of nature does not always mean peace. Mountaineering instructor Lyudmila Korovina set off towards the Khamar-Daban Pass with her 6 students: Tatiana, Valentin, Timur, Victoria, Denis, and Sasha. The first days were magical. Pure air, dense forests, and snow-white peaks. They were all enchanted by the beauty of nature. "Look over here," said Tatiana excitedly. "It's like we're in another world." Lyudmila smiled and warned, "But remember, always respect the mountains. They are watching you." Valentine nervously stared at the trees disappearing into the fog. This fog, it's like something is about to come out of it. The others didn't take his fears seriously. After all, they were just beginning their adventure. The weather changes. On the 3rd morning, the weather suddenly shifted. The sky darkened, and the wind began to howl. A thick fog, like the mountain's breath, descended. Lyudmila commanded sharply, "Set up the tents, now!" Throughout the night, the tents shook under the force of the wind. Strange sounds echoed within the fog, sometimes whispers, sometimes hums. Was it nature, or something else? The nightmare begins. By morning, the nightmare had begun. Valentin was writhing on the ground, trembling. "My stomach is cramping, cold, I can't breathe." Tatiana rushed to his side in panic. "Hold on, Valentin, stay with me." At that moment, Sasha dropped to his knees, foam coming out of his mouth. Blood was flowing from his nose. His eyes were empty and lifeless. Victoria screamed, "Something is inside me, get out of my head." Suddenly, Timur sprang up and, as if possessed, ran into the forest. Barefoot and disoriented, he disappeared into the darkness. The group was quickly falling apart. Panic had become uncontrollable. Lyudmila watched helplessly as her students collapsed one by one before her eyes. Blood streamed from their eyes. Foam filled their mouths. Their bodies convulsed as they took their final breaths. Within hours, 5 of them were dead. The survivor. Only Valentina remained. The fog had thickened. She crawled among the corpses. For days she wandered through the forest, starving and injured. Her strength was nearly gone, but luck was on her side. A hiking group found her. When Valentina was rescued, she was barely conscious. Her voice was weak and her eyes were filled with terror. They went insane. They heard voices, they ran. Their eyes were empty. The unsolved mystery. When the rescue teams arrived, the scene was horrifying. The bodies lay frozen. Fear was etched on their faces, foam at their mouths, blood from their noses. Severe internal bleeding and violent convulsions. They all had died almost simultaneously. But how? Many theories emerged afterward. Some spoke of toxic gases, some of secret Soviet chemical experiments, others of supernatural curses. The truth? It was never discovered. Even today, hikers at the Khamar-Daban Pass report hearing strange sounds and seeing shadows within the fog. At night, dull footsteps echo from the mountain's heart. Suddenly, an eerie sensation of being watched. Khamar-Daban Mountain. Perhaps it's still watching. Conclusion. Nature is not always as innocent as we believe. Some secrets remain silent forever. and some mountains never forgive. The Secret of the Cursed Mountain, presented by Mystic Whispers. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video.